In this video, we shall define the alternating group. We start with the following small result. This result says that set of all even permutations in Sn form a subgroup of Sn. So let us collect all the even permutations in Sn as a set H. So H contains all the even permutations of Sn. To prove that H is a subgroup of G, we need to pick two elements in H and we have to show that their product is again in H because H is a finite subset. So let beta gamma be two elements in H. So beta and gamma are even permutations. To prove that H is a subgroup of Sn, we have now to show that beta gamma is also an even permutation. Since beta is an even permutation, we can write beta as an even number of transpositions, say 2r transpositions, beta 1, beta 2 up to beta 2r. Similarly, gamma is also a product of two s transpositions, even number of transpositions. And so beta gamma is equal to beta 1, beta 2, beta 2r, and then gamma 1, gamma 2, gamma 2s. And these are 2r plus 2s transpositions now. So beta gamma is a product of 2r plus 2s transpositions, and these are even, of course, and therefore beta gamma is an even permutation, and this shows that set of all even permutations in Sn form a subgroup. We can now define the alternating group. The subgroup of Sn that consists of all the even permutations in Sn is called the alternating group of degree n, and we denote this group by An. So as an example, let us find out the alternating group of degree 3. Symmetric group of degree 3 is this, consisting of 6 permutations. Identity we know is an even permutation because we can write I as 1 2 times 1 2. These three permutations 1 2, 1 3 and 2 3 are already in the form of product of transpositions. They are itself transposition, product of one transposition. So all these three are odd permutations. These are odd. Let us check 1 2 3. 1 2 3 we can write down as 1 3 into 1 2, and similarly 1 3 2 we can write down as 1 2 into 1 3. So these two are even permutations, and therefore A3 contains three permutations from S3, and these are identity 1 2 3 and 1 3 2. So this is the alternating group of degree 3. Notice that half of the permutations are even. S3 contains 6 permutations. Out of these 6, 3 are odd and 3 are even, and this is in fact in general true. We shall prove that order of An is half of the order of Sn. Let us now prove this theorem, which says that the order of An is exactly half the order of Sn. Now we know that Sn contains either odd permutations or even permutations. Any permutation is either odd or even. So to prove that there are exactly half even permutations and half odd permutations, we have to show that number of even permutations is same as number of odd permutations. So for this we will show that there is a 1-1 correspondence between odd permutations and even permutations. So let us denote by An the set of all odd permutations. An is already set of all even permutations. So we take a map from An to On phi. Now what phi does, it sends alpha to alpha times 1 2. Alpha is an even permutation, so it will be a product of odd number of transpositions. So when we multiply alpha by one more transposition 1 2, then alpha times 1 2 will contain odd number of transpositions. So alpha times 1 2 is a member of On, and so we have a map from An to On defined in this way, that phi of alpha is equal to alpha times 1 2. We show that this phi is 1 1 and on 2. So suppose phi of alpha is equal to phi of beta, then alpha times 1 2 will be equal to beta times 1 2, and this will imply that alpha is equal to beta, because we can cancel 1 2 from the right side, and so this implies that phi is 1 1. Now we prove that phi is on 2. For this we take an element in On, gamma, and we will show a pre-image of gamma under phi. If gamma is an odd permutation, then if we multiply gamma by 1 2, then it becomes even. So gamma times 1 2 is in An, and if we apply phi on gamma 1 2, then we get gamma 1 2 and then again 1 2, but 1 2 times 1 2 is identity, so we are left with only gamma. So gamma has pre-image gamma times 1 2 under phi, so that shows that phi is on 2 also, and so number of even permutations and number of odd permutations is same. But if we add these two, we get the order of Sn, which is n factorial, and so order of An is exactly half the order of Sn.